It's quite harsh, actually. What do you have when 100 Scottish rugby fans are buried up to their necks in sand?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh, it's a very cracking Scottish accent there from an American, anyway. I don't know what that
I've been
was.
working on it.
Yeah, we just offended every single Scottish listener out there. Very sorry.
Can you do it again, Elwa?
I don't know. I just watched Billy Elliot actually recently, so maybe I picked up some stuff there. It was so bad I had to put the subtitles on.
He's not Scottish.
Did you not understand the word they were saying?
Well, I understood the words, but they have a way of formulating, like they say "like" at the end of their sentences.
Like.
You know, like.
Yeah, like.
And
Like what?
So, what's the answer to the
Yeah,
game?
so what do you have when 100 rugby fans are buried up?
Welcome back to the Sports Show. Right, Elwa's here with our American Sports Roundup for the week. Take it away, man.
some interesting news in the football to begin with. A lot of controversy. Patriots star Randy Moss, who had been alleged of domestic violence against Rachel Washington, 35-year-old woman who claimed that Moss prevented her from getting medical care. The restraining order has been dropped against Moss, who always denied being involved in the presumed domestic violence. Spygate, which refers to an illegal practice in the NFL that took place last September, is growing in Ampler. On September 10th of 2007, Patriots general manager Bill Belichick was accused of having intentionally caught on tape the Jets' defensive signals, which violates NFL rules. 3 days later, NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell fined Belichick $500,000 and the Patriots $250,000. Now all this seems routine. Now take a look at this. On September 16th, the same Roger Goodell ordered the Patriots to hand all notes, tapes, and other materials relevant to the incident. The NFL then destroyed all that evidence as ordered by Commissioner Goodell. After the Patriots lost the Super Bowl, it seemed that Spygate had made its way to the archives without too much of a blow. Interestingly enough, however, on February 1st of this year, U.S. Senator Arlen Specter made comments about how the destruction of the evidence seemed to be an unusual response and thus launched an investigation into Goodell's decision. Although it seemed that U.S. Senator Arlen Specter is trying to get the game of football fair and square, let's also consider that his re-election is upcoming, and more importantly, that his campaign is funded mostly by Comcast, a broadcasting company that is facing controversies in matters of broadcasting NFL. Not to mention that Comcast has just recently gone from being the second NFL broadcasting company to the first. It seems also that U.S. Senator Specter and Goodell have interests at stake. Last but not least, in early February 2008, the Boston Herald cited an unnamed source that accused the Patriots of having committed the same offense, filming the opponent's defense signals in 2002, to which Matt Walsh, having been fired by the Patriots 1 year prior, has information not yet divulged. And now in Major League Soccer, the Pan-Pacific Championship is a football-friendly tournament between teams from Japan's J-League, the United States and Canada's Major League Soccer, and Australia and New Zealand's A-League. The host this year was the United States. Europe's favorite U.S. team, the LA Galaxy, featuring David Beckham, finished in third place, beating Sydney Football Club. David Beckham played in 5 games, scored no goals, and had 2 assists. The Pan-Pacific final was won by Gamba Osaka, a professional club from Japan, beating 2007 Major League Cup winner Houston Dynamo on a score of 6-1. In the National Hockey League, Dallas is no longer in first place in the Western Conference Pacific Division. As the San Jose Sharks have caught up, they're melting the ice. They're so hot. A franchise high 10 straight victories have them on top by 1 point in their division. The last win came yesterday night against Nashville, who are fighting with Detroit and could not afford to lose. Yet the Czech star Milan Mikulek got the go-ahead goal for San Jose and got the narrow 2-1 victory. Last night, Danny Heatley was on fire. A hat trick for him and a big-time victory for Ottawa, who are now just 2 points shy of the division-leading Montreal Canadiens. Other scores include a Tampa Bay outburst 8-4 win over the Islanders. Tampa Bay trying to recover from its struggles. 3 games last night went into overtime. Now, when a hockey game is tied, overtime is played. The first team to score wins, and if nobody scores, the game then proceeds to a shootout where a winner must be found. Thus, after an incredible rally in the third period, Toronto beat Philly 4-3. Edmonton defeated St. Louis 4-3, and in a game that went all the way to the shootout, Phoenix beat Anaheim 3-2. Now jumping on to basketball, the Green Machine, the Boston Celtics, were the first to reach 50 wins this season. The Celtics have won 9 straight, are 16.5 games up in their division, and have already clinched a playoff spot. Out of the last 11 victories, Boston has scored 100-plus points in 8 of them. They will play Seattle tonight in what should be an easy 10th straight win, Seattle having won just 16 and lost 48. Detroit has also clinched a playoff spot. They currently stand at 47 wins and 16 losses, having won their last against Chicago and playing their next versus Philly. The Los Angeles Lakers have regained the lead in the Western Conference Pacific Division. They've won 17 out of the last 20 games. Brilliant performance there, including a 117-108 contest versus Toronto yesterday. The Los Angeles Lakers could be the next playoff contender and will hope to continue their good work. And finalizing for the first time, filings with baseball, forgot a word there, anyway. For the first time, Major League Baseball will be played in China. The Los Angeles Dodgers and the San Diego Padres are set to open up a series in China on March 15th and 16th at Beijing's Olympic baseball venue. The 2 exhibitions in the Olympics in Beijing gave baseball a chance to show its appeal when the sport dropped from the 2012 London Olympics, but looking to return in 2016. Major League Baseball will also return to Japan this year, as the Red Sox and Oakland A's are to open their regular season in Tokyo. Unfortunately, Red Sox Japanese star Daisuke Matsuzaka will be unable to make the trip, but will instead attend an important event, the birth of his child. And lastly, Tommy Lasorda, former longtime Dodgers skipper, was in a Dodgers uniform yesterday, bringing back some good old memories for the franchise, not excluding Lasorda's arguing with the referees, even in preseason games. For Lasorda, that comes with the territory.
Awesome. Thanks very much, man. That's absolutely brilliant.
That's great. I just like to say, I love your little Elwa-isms in that. You know,
Elwa-isms?
They're so hot, they're melting the ice. Whatever it was. They're melting the ice, they're so hot. And then when you said, and jumping onto basketball, I thought that was beautiful.
Jumping onto basketball. I love the cliches, man.
It's a bit hard to literally jump on the basketball, but oh well.
No, that's brilliant, man.
It would be a challenge right now. Coming up after this is Rachel's Team in Focus.